Hey y'all, it's Amy. Thanks for joining me again today. I'm going to be sharing with you another straight pour with some really gorgeous metallic paints today. I'm going to be pouring over this pre-used canvas. We're just going to give it a little upcycle. No sense in wasting money on a new canvas if we can reuse one that maybe we're not as happy with. So I am pouring my base coat on, and this is a Liquitex Paynes Gray. I love their Paynes Gray. It's a little bit bluer than some of the other companies' Paynes Gray, and I think it's going to provide the perfect backdrop for my metallic colors I'm using today. As always, my colors and recipes are going to be down there in that description box. And while you're down there, if you don't care, be sure and give me that thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Now that we've got our canvas almost covered here, I'm going to share with you the colors we're using today. This first one is a beautiful metallic blue. This is a custom mix of DecoArt sterling silver mixed with the TLP pigment Benevolence. And I'm pouring that into my cup from up high. This next one is copper from DecoArt. Love that gorgeous copper color. Again, we're pouring from up high so that it turns into the bottom of our cup. Next is going to be DecoArt's Vintage Brass. It's a very pretty gold color, but it's not as gold as their 24 karat gold. Again, pouring from up high so you get that plop sound into your cup. Lastly is DecoArt's Pearl. Pouring from up high. And now that we have all of our colors in our cup, I'm going to take just a little bit more of that base coat and top off my cup so that all the paints that have floated to the top are going to have something to react with. Now I'm going to go in with the straight pour, and this time I'm showing the pour to you at 2x speed. Usually I do it in real time, but for the sake of the length of the video, I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Now that our pour is complete, we're going to let it sit for a moment. We're going to torch our air bubbles, and we're going to give all the paints time to start reacting, the air bubbles to move to the top, which is going to create those nice cells, pebbles, boulders that you're going to see in this. So I walked away for a few minutes, and I'm not seeing a whole lot of reaction going on, so I'm taking and just barely spinning my canvas a little bit. Gonna go back in and torch some more of those bubbles to try to encourage those reactions. I think I'm going to go ahead and start spinning to see if I can get things moving along here. It could be that my copper is an older tub and it doesn't have as much of that magic sauce that DecoArt somehow puts in there that helps us get those beautiful reactions. And if it doesn't react as much as I'm wanting it to, that's okay. We can still turn this into a beautiful piece of artwork. I'm wanting to do an off-center spiral, and the way it's only reacting on one side here, I think we'll work to our advantage on that. So we're just going to keep going and see what happens. Okay, so I think I've stretched the composition here about to the point where I want it. And even though it didn't react as much as I was hoping for, I'm digging this. I think it turned out well. The way that the gold started reacting kind of helped me decide where I wanted my spiral to go, and I'm not hating it. The metallics in this are absolutely gorgeous. Thanks again for joining me today, and we'll see you next time down on the canvas.